Oh boy, beta build. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Hey guys, it's Jordan here, and I'm back with a really quick snippet on putting in a new cheat code, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I just basically go down to the bottom, and it's really easy. I go case, and actually, whoops, case, and then I make my cheat code. So I'm going to go list all cheats, and then I put my colon. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my um, print request. I take my print request, and I'm going to list, because of the way that I have it, I actually have all of these guys formatted to have a tag. So that way, when I look at the log, I know exactly what's coming from where and why it exists and whatever. So basically, I'm going to put cheat list is as, or I'm just going to do current cheats, available cheats. And then I'm going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to take another print request. And print request is a custom function I created. It basically prints multiple things. If they're allowed to be printed, it'll print multiple things to the console of the game and the console, the actual processing window. And it will print things to the log output since it's a beta game, so that way you can kind of see if things are kind of crashing or dying or whatnot. And the last log, actually, that we used was is empty because I believe it is still running. Is it still running? It should have outputted. It should have already output things to the console, unless I didn't click any buttons. But that's really unlikely. It should print to the out. I just ran the game real quick. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm trying to see if it'll print to the output log. It really should. I mean, it's possible that it. Oops. It's possible that it didn't. That's my high score. That's how it saves data, by the way, guys. It just prints the number. That's it. That's all it does is it prints the number. Up there it is. See, found 23 lines and changes.txt. Setup completed. Button 1 clicked. Difficulty changed to 4. Button 2 clicked. There you go. That's the log. So now I know, based on this, I know that setup means it's in the setup of the program. Event is something that happened, like a trigger. LevOD is the level of difficulty. And then in another event, game ended. Um, so there's that. That's the output. This is the change log. And anyway, so going back to this, so I'm going to list all the cheats that we have in alphabetical order. So first one on the list is going to be big balls. And I'm just going to use this to basically input all of the and I'm just going to reproduce this line over and over and over. And I'm just going to save it at this point, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I run it. So if I go in here and I go and I open my console window, I go list all cheats, list all the cheats, and it tells me cheat big balls increases the size of the balls, tells me my debugger has been enabled, which it shouldn't have, but that's because I told it to do. My debugger should not be enabled. Case list all cheats. Cheats equals false. So that's what it is. And then I need my break. So it can break out of the so it can break out of this command here. We're gonna hit yes. Just re-imports into the processing editor window. And then I'm gonna go list all cheats. I can just enable that and it lists all my cheats. And now I don't have the debugger window available, so if I hit the debugging key, it doesn't really do anything. But there you go. That's how I put in my cheat codes. So I'm gonna do that, and well, actually, no, that's pretty much it. You guys know how I do it now. So that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. And then I can go into my console output, which will eventually at some point update. It just takes a little while until the application actually closes before it takes a little while for the application to close. It's got to do its thing and end its runtime on its own terms, but once it does, then it outputs the output here, and there you go. It works perfectly fine. But yeah, there you go. That's how I do it.